Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to episode 34. Are we on now?
I believe so, yes.
Holy shit, dude. We're fucking killing it.
We're losing track on some of the episodes we've done.
Well, I am your host, Drew Campbell, the fat guy is Sasiela.
Hello?
You've heard him once. Yeah, dude. Well, we're here. We made it. I don't know. I'm not feeling it all today. I'm not feeling this one. I don't want to be here.
Yeah, I feel that way too.
I'm fucking tired, dude. I've been out in the sun drinking for too many days. So I'm just burnt the fuck out.
I mean, it happens.
I mean, yesterday was a hell ride, but we'll get to that. I guess we should probably just talk about the main shit, right?
Yeah. Just about this weekend.
Our vacation, yeah. Our bromance getaway vacation.
I wouldn't call it a vacation. I'd call it a waste of time and money.
I would call it our bromantic getaway.
Oh, that's pretty clever.
Yeah, probably the name of the episode.
That's what I was thinking. Thank you. You did a favor.
We already nailed it. It was 30 seconds in. We already figured out the name. I'm doing all the work. Let's just get all the work out of the way with so we can have this podcast just ready to roll. We're recording it on Tuesday night at fucking 9:15 because, god damn it, do we just love this podcast. And all you dedicated listeners out there, our numbers are down. People didn't like the My Little Pony, I think.
Things are starting to pick back up now. So I think, you're doing shows. I'm doing a couple shows, so we're finding a difficult time to, meet.
Oh, I was talking about the drop in listeners.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about,
Oh yeah, we're just doing more shit now. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Also, it's weird because our days off don't line up, so that makes it difficult. But honestly, no, I think people did not tune in for the last episode. And I think we turned off a lot of people with My Little Ponies. I think instead of getting people's dick hards like the other bronies, we got a lot of people who was like, I think I'm going to skip this one.
Well, maybe people will discover it and we'll get back on the right track.
Yeah. All right, let's just fucking kick right into the bromantic getaway here. Do you want to start off or you want me to start off?
I think you would tell a better story. Mine would be boring.
Okay, so tell me if I'm wrong. We were supposed to meet up Saturday morning and go there. But instead, I invited you out to see Great White Rhino rock live. And or should I do Great White Rhino as one horn? Is it one horn? Like, this is devil horns. Is this?
Yeah.
Does this make it rhino horn?
That's a unicorn. That's a unicorn.
No, it's right. Oh, if I do it this way. Well, rhino horn's kind of thick. Should I do?
Yeah, it should be.
Fuck yeah. That looks stupid. Don't ever do that.
It does.
Don't ever do that. You get to see Great White Rhino live in action, which we talked so much about My Little Pony. I didn't talk about our first gig. That did not go well.
Yeah, you didn't talk about that.
Our first gig, we don't have enough time because we got to get to the first gig did not go well. I fucked up 2 songs pretty badly on it, and we had some sound issues at the venue. And so this one went much better, but as someone who's never seen Great White Rhino, lay it on me, Evan. What is your review as a man who's seen many concerts? Be brutally honest, too, if you want.
I think you are a solid,
C+
opening club band.
Yeah.
Like a bar or dive bar. Like, I thought you had a good set of 7 songs. I was really impressed.
Yeah, we're supposed to have more, but we didn't have time to pray. I've been in a band for 2 weeks. So.
Okay. Well, yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought, I think everyone in the band can actually play. I think you all have talent and your respective instruments and ability. That's honestly, what I figured.
I think I'm the least talented person in the band, which is I think makes the band pretty fucking talented.
Yeah, that's what. Like you can tell it's a bunch of guys who've been playing together for a long, long time. And
then me.
Yeah, but you're already a great drummer beforehand, so I think you could just come right in and you pick up.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I'm a good drummer, but god damn it, fucking shout out Steve of Hedgerow and shout out Tony B of We Are Infamous. Those guys are really good drummers. They're really good. Normally you see really a lot of dog shit drummers out there, dude. Those guys fucking kill. Which is funny because I know Tony. I didn't even know him And then they mentioned his name, and I was like, did he used to work at Guitar Center? I'm like, I don't think so. And then I saw him, and I was like, you used to work at Guitar Center? He's like, yeah, I was like a manager there. I'm like, dude, when I first started playing drums when I was like a kid, like I remember being a teenager, I used to go in, and Tony B was the guy I bought cymbals off of because he was so good at drums. I'd be like, that guy fucking kicks ass at drums. I want to buy, he knows cymbals. Like,
Small world.
mm-hmm. I mean, it's not that crazy. Guy who worked at Guitar Center is also in bands. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure every person who works at Guitar Center is also in at least one band, if not multiple.
Yeah, but you never know if you're gonna ever do a show with them.
That's true. Well, I never planned on being a band. Remember,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Shout out to fucking the second episode of the podcast where I made fun of how lame it is to be in a band.
Not here in a band.
Yeah, now I'm in a band, and then weird. I fell in love with playing drums again, and then I was like, oh, yeah, I should also do this live.
Yeah, I thought all three bands on Friday night were really good. It was a really good, solid show.
Solid lineup. I was the worst drummer of the night, and I am not even. And honestly, I'm not ashamed to admit that because the other guys were very, very good.
Yeah,
they're all older than me, so just give me time. Give me time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I got shit faced after the show.
I didn't.
Really? You didn't?
Well, I had a few, but yeah.
Maybe you're just a better drinker than I am. Because I didn't have much more than you, did I? If any more than you.
I think I just held it down. I had a meal right before I went. I
did have a mixed drink where you didn't. Because our lead singer Andy ordered all of us a mixed drink during the show, during our set. And I mean, I wasn't going to say no. I was going to be like, well, I'd rather have a Miller Lite. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll drink Jack and Coke for this evening.
It was funny watching that when it was so hot in there. And it was just funny to see like the whole band be like, okay, we won't have water. We'll just have a mixed drink. That's how we hydrate and try to stay cool.
Dude, I was pouring sweat during that. This is all right. Here's the benefit. A lot of people don't realize this. This is the benefit of wearing all black. I never show pit stains, dude. If I did, if I didn't wear black, my back would have been like my shirt was sticking to me, and I'm like, there's no way I smell good. And like people wanted to hug me afterwards. And I was just like, not because of the band. That sounded really braggadocious. Just a few people during the course of the night.
Just me. Nobody else. Just me. They love my drumming.
You were one of them. Shout out Austin. I forgot who the others were. And I was just like, I feel bad. Like I'm fucking gross right now. Like my hair was wet. It looked like I took a shower.
Yeah,
like an hour ago after I got done with that set. Man, I was pouring. I just needed like a fan back there and shorts to point at my balls, dude. I was sitting in like a fucking pot of dick stew.
Yeah, I wore jeans and I was just dying in there.
Oh, it was so hot. It's terrible. I'm not gonna say that, terrible circulation in that venue. Like. I mean, dear God, it felt like it was 50 degrees hotter than it actually was outside. It felt like I was playing in the Mojave Desert during like a heat storm. I don't even know if a heat storm's a thing, but it is now.
Yeah.
The shit face of the night. I don't even remember how that night ended.
My dad took me home. That's how I got home.
Oh yeah, you left, and then I got more drunk with Andy and my roommates. And we went to leave. Dude, Andy was trash. He was being hilarious. Andy was like walking around the streets just swinging at cars. Trying to talk to people and while in moving vehicles. Not even mean, though. Like, it wasn't like, like when some people are like, they yell at him. He's just like, hey, what's up? What are you up to, dude? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, right. He's a nice guy. Remember, I picked him up and danced with him for the last act's, like, last song.
I don't remember that actually, but that's awesome.
I think I picked you up too.
I did dance with you. I do. Oh yeah, you did. You like lifted me.
I picked them up. Shit. Yeah, that's what.
You know what? It was nice. Normally, I'm the one doing that to girls, and it's nice to feel it the other way around.
I just wanted to show off my strength.
Yeah, I know you're hoping some girl noticed. This guy's picking up dudes.
I think there were like two older women that were like in their 60s that were just laughing at us. I don't think we were impressing anyone.
Oh, you should have made your move, man. That sounds like your demographic. Come on. You don't think so?
I mean, we can't go back now.
I mean, we can always go back to the venue. I'm sure if they're there on a Friday, I'm sure they'll be there again on a Friday. And then
In the same exact spot.
we
same
will
drinks.
hunt them, and I will hunt them for you. I will present both of them at your feet as tides of friendship.
Okay.
I worship the old gods now. I don't know if you knew that. I did shrooms once. Now I worship the old gods. I fucking think it's so funny when people like take shrooms and they change their whole life.
That's why I don't take shrooms.
I mean, I kind of did. I joined a band, but like that was it. I was already playing. I already wanted to join a band at that point. I just didn't meet anyone. I just happened to meet someone while I was on shrooms. I was asked me to join a band, but I don't think it's true. I think you're just a weak-willed individual. This is controversial. It's based off no study or research. Because I've heard people like, I have all these crazy epiphanies. I've never had that on shrooms. Like it used to be, now I'm having good trips, but beforehand it was just me being like, this is horrible. I'm going to die. And I hate me. I hate myself. But there was no progressive reasons for why I hate myself. It was just, you're bad. You're a bad person.
Yeah.
And now I just have a trip and I just giggle at shit. I just walk around and giggle at stuff and never have any deep thoughts whatsoever. I play with nunchucks. We already talked about it. Let's not go back into that. But, so we had a good night.
Yeah.
Crushed some McDonald's that night, dude. I ate so much McDonald's. It's insane. If I have a night of drinking, the amount of McDonald's I can crush, it's asinine. Like, you wouldn't believe it was one person and one ordering it.
Was it the same McDonald's we went to a couple weeks ago?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
It's the same McDonald's always, Evan. It's the one on the way home to my house.
Well, there's several.
But there's only one on the way home to my house.
You could have went a different way.
Direct path. Why would I do that? Why would I ever do that?
I don't know. I'm just throwing out a hypothetical.
But no, we woke up the next morning and we were going to go early to Beer Fest because we got a hotel room to check in. And had the great idea that I should do drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, just me. Just only me to do drugs. So we drove all the way out to fight because we were like on the way to Franklin. We could have went to Bay City, but Bay City was the opposite direction. So I felt like it was a better idea to go past Franklin, move to Clio, hit up that dispensary, get edibles, and go back. And I also know I have a friend that works there. I technically have two friends that work there. Well, I do. I know their names and we've hung out. That's a friend, right?
Oh, yeah. I like how you're like, I have a friend that works there. Actually, maybe I have two friends. Like, you have to think about that. Like,
I didn't want to jump the gun on calling them a friend.
Yeah.
It's like you're talking about someone like they're your girlfriend. You're just like, well, I mean, they're like, nah, I guess it's my girlfriend. It's like, I guess they're my friend. I don't know. Like, what if they hear this? Like, they hear this and think I'm jumping the gun on the friendship.
Yeah. It was just
I'm
funny.
all desperate for friends.
Yeah, it was just funny. Just like an acquaintance, and you were like, felt like you were just reluctant. That you're like, I have a friend. Hey, maybe I have two friends.
I don't know. I would say it's acquaintance. I've definitely hung out with them on several occasions.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, is that close enough? Like,
yeah, that's fine. But yeah, you bought edibles.
Yes, and I didn't know what I was doing, so luckily my friend was there because I walked in and I was just like, I don't know what I want. Can you just tell me what I want? Like, you know me. I normally get scared when I get high. They got some fast-acting Levin gummies. I don't know. It was. I still have them somewhere. What the fuck did I do with them? Oh, shit. That's not good. I don't know where they are.
They're probably in your pocket.
They're fast-activating, which we'll get to in a second about how fast activating is, because that is faster than you think, at least from my experience. We went back, hit a vinyl. Oh, we fucking get to the hotel.
The Franken move. It was like a 10-minute drive. It was pretty quick.
Yeah, right. Parked in the fucking hotel, dude. Immediately see a vinyl store. I'm like, we gotta get you better tunes. Because I wanted you to have a Metallica album in your fucking car.
I just want to say this because I don't think you understood this or realized this at all.
Yeah.
I think I had like 20 or 30 CDs in the back just on the floor. I feel like you act like I was devoid of any music.
I didn't act like you're
this,
devoid.
You didn't like the 6 albums that were in the
front seat.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the Rage album. I just had enough of it. We listened to almost the whole thing.
We did listen to the entire thing. We got to Freedom, and you're like, yeah, I'm done with this. I don't like any other album in this car.
Pretty much, for the most part. There's a couple, but stuff I heard a lot. So I made you hit the record store, and I picked out. Evan, you want to go through? I picked out 5 CDs for you.
All right.
Would you like to tell everyone what the 5 CDs were?
Yes. So we walk right in,
and save the best one for last.
All right. I was going to open with that one. That's the first one you grab. But you got Rush greatest hits from like 1974 to 87.
Okay, now have you listened to that? Did you listen to that album?
I've listened to it 3 times. It's really good.
It's fucking awesome. Rush is great, isn't it?
Yes, that's the only album I bought that I've listened to so far. I haven't listened to the other.
You need to listen to their other albums because they have other really good albums. 2112 is probably the obvious one people will tell you, but Moving Pictures is another really good fucking album.
And then the other album was Bob Marley and the
Wailers.
The Wailers, yes. Their greatest hits album, which
fantastic.
I'm looking forward to that one.
It's actually really good, but what the fuck is my favorite? I can't even remember my favorite Bob Marley song right now. Fuck.
Redemption song?
No. It goes boo 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 boo. So you'll be loved. What the fuck? How am I just draw? I'm have better memory when I'm hammered. I can't think of my favorite. I keep wanting to say "Let There Be Love."
Could you be loved?
Could you be loved? There we fucking go. Holy shit! Did that break my brain? That's embarrassing. This is public domain. I love that song. That's my favorite Bob Marley song. Honestly, my favorite part about Bob Marley is not Bob Marley. It's the Wailers. Listen to, dude, the Wailers dropped some instrumental shit after Bob Marley, after their separations, because he died. And,
Jesus.
Dude, you know how Bob Marley died?
Wasn't it from, did he have a disease, right?
Okay, no, he had a fucking gangrene. He had an infection. He's a fucking idiot.
No.
He got like some all right, like, actually, I could be completely wrong. What if I just made this whole story up? So we're gonna look it up. But for my recollection, Bob Marley had gangrene, he had a cut in his toe or some shit like that got infected, and he didn't treat it because he's a true Rastafarian who actually have like the spiritual belief of like marijuana. Thought that if he just smoked weed that it would fix the problem, and totally didn't fix the problem. He got gangrene and died. Like, it's the dumbest way to die. He's a fucking moron.
His actual cause of death was pigmented skin cancer.
Okay, I was completely wrong. I don't know where I got that story from. I've been telling people that for years. I don't know how many people I've told that. I don't know where I learned that.
Yeah, that's maybe you saw it just one point. Maybe just you heard it from someone.
I was talking about unnecessary shit about Bob Marley for years right now, and the dude died of skin cancer. I'm like, dude was just fucking stupid, got an infection in his toe and tried to smoke it away.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Rastafarians believe that weed will cure you. I don't even know that. Wait, now did he smoke weed to try to cure his cancer?
You're making me reopen the Bob Marley Wikipedia page.
I'm not sure. I don't know anymore. I don't know anything anymore. I'm questioning all my knowledge. I think that's just one of those things that someone tells you and you'll be like, why are they lying?
Oh, okay. Let me read this because I think you're kind of right.
I'm 50%. I'm only mostly wrong.
It says in July 1977, Marley was found to have a type of malignant melanoma under the nail of a toe. So you're kind of on there. It says, contrary to urban legend, this lesion was not primarily caused by an injury during a football match that year, but was instead a symptom of already existing cancer.
How do they know that?
That's what the Wikipedia page says.
Well,
they're doctors. That? He said he saw 2 doctors before a biopsy was made. He just basically had,
What kind of doctors? Was it anything like Dr. John who sings right place, wrong time? I was in the right place, and I was in the wrong time. Or it must have been wrong. That dude was also smoking a bunch of weed, and he never earned an actual doctorate, I don't think. What if that was the doctor he went to go visit? It's just Dr. John. Pull up a picture of Dr. John. Just Bob Marley visiting Dr. John. What's wrong, Dr. John? He's like, I don't think you're smoking enough weed, dude. I think that's your issue. But so I was right about the toe thing. So I mean, that's pretty cool.
Are you talking about Dr. John, the musician?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The guy who sings.
Well, I looked up
sang a song.
I looked up Dr. John. There was just it's like from some other show that wasn't.
Yeah, Dr. John has. I only know him for one song, which sounds probably disrespectful to people who are masters of the funk world. But I only know him for that one song. I'd probably know more if I listened more to him. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like he's one of those guys where if you saw more of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Dr. John?
Yep. That is him.
That was our Dr. John segment.
That is Dr. John. Like, go back to his picture. I want to make fun of how he looks.
Why?
Because he looks ridiculous. That's why. Did you see him?
It's fashion.
It looks like if Santa. No, it's not fashion. He looks. Pull it up so that I can make this joke while people see it. Pick up one picture of him, but pull up this one right here.
Which one? I can't
either
see
the
your screen.
Either the top left one or the second row middle right one with the purple background. Either one of those.
This one?
Okay. Yeah. Doesn't he look like if? He looks like Voodoo Santa after he got divorced from Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, he just looks like a old school type of, just jazz club owner whose bar is kind of just being like gentrified.
Well, he's white, so right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, he looks white, but I don't know. I could have just broke some rules by saying he's white just because he looks white. But yeah, I mean, like he's definitely. I mean, I didn't even know he's from New Orleans, but it looks like he's from New Orleans. Yep, right there, New Orleans. Yep.
New Orleans legend, yeah.
He's dead. I didn't know he died. I picture like he performed with a snake around him, like Alice Cooper, but not in a sexy way like Cooper. It's more in a fat Santa way.
Yeah. But back to the
way to add on to that, Evan. Evan just yeah.
I was gonna get back to the music.
All right, go back to the music.
So the third album was I don't even know what the name was. It's the one band.
Susie.
Yeah.
What? Susie and the Banshees?
Yeah, that's the third
Suzette
album.
I always mispronounce her name. Suzette and the Banshees. I love it. They're very nice goth rock, but I always forget how to fucking pronounce names. Because I only see them spelt, and then you're supposed to pronounce them, and you're like, I don't know. Jesus Christ, I'm sweating. Fuck me. But yeah, fantastic goth. You need to listen to that one. I think you'll get into it. I think you'll like it. Oh my God, dude, I'm going to be pouring sweat by the end of this cast. Oh no.
So the fourth album was Fastballs, All the Pain Money Can't Buy.
Which I found it immediately. I was like, I know you want this one. And
I love Fastball.
I
think maybe when I was like 4 or 5, like the two things I loved the most were Backstreet Boys and Fastball.
Which is such a weird thing. It's like, I'm not dissing Fastball. I like 2 of their songs. I like The Way and
Out of My
Out of My Head, because that's their only 2 songs. So I've never really deep dived on them. But they're very generic-y songs. They're not like, I don't think they're amazing. Like, I wouldn't be like, it's amazing, but I'll be happy if they're on, if that makes sense.
They have a couple other ones. There's Fire Escape. There's You're an Ocean.
I don't think they ever made the radio.
I heard them on the radio.
No, you didn't.
I think they were singles.
Fastball was like a late 90s band, like a 90s.
They're still touring. I follow them on Facebook.
Okay.
They're still posting videos like we're playing a gig tonight. We just got off the train. We're doing this arena in like South Dakota or something.
Doing an arena.
Like a convention center, maybe. I don't know.
They're doing like a fucking like a convention center instead of a fucking Holiday Inn. It's just a back room with chairs set up.
Yeah. But don't sleep on Fastball. Do not sleep on Fastball.
Listen to those 2 songs.
You'll love them.
You'll love those 2 songs. I don't recommend the rest of their category because I've listened to that album before, and the only songs I still remember are those 2. But I knew you'd get hype. You love mediocre white music.
And then the last thing we bought was an AC/DC single that we thought was an album, but it's a single, a 4-minute, 30-second song that costs $7. $7 for a single is what I spent.
Totally not worth it at all. You could buy the song for $1 in a digital format that you can take anywhere all the time online right now. And also, which song was it again?
I don't know.
Hard
it's
as
in the car. It's so hard. Yeah. Hard as
Look
something.
it up. Look it up. I can't remember the name of it. Because honestly, not even a good AC/DC song. I just got excited. I saw AC. It was the first album I saw because it was in alphabetical order. I'm like, they got an AC/DC album. You want this? You want AC/DC? You need some more heavy rock in your car. Didn't even see what album it was. I just said AC/DC album. Boom.
Yeah,
if it was an album, you would have been happy.
I would, yeah, it was fine. It'd been like 11 or 12 songs, and I would have enjoyed it. But not, I spent $7 for a song.
Okay, so besides that, let's play a fun game. Besides that, because I don't buy CDs anymore, but when I was younger, I was really big into buying CDs. But I just loved music, so I bought a shit ton of music, and I especially wanted music to play in the car when I first started driving, and we didn't have the technology or the money for the other shit. So I had to, if I want to play shit in the car when I first turned 16, was buy albums. What is the most embarrassing album you ever bought? Not including that one. As bought like yourself, not even a gift. Like you went out and bought.
This can be from any age. And I was like a kid.
I mean, you didn't really have money as a kid. It doesn't have to be recently, but I mean, are you really buying albums as a kid? Your parents are buying you albums. I mean, like one that you went out and specifically got for yourself.
I don't think I'm embarrassed. I mean, why would I buy something that I'm embarrassed?
Oh, it could be a guilty pleasure, even.
Like a Snow Patrol album, like Eyes Open.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty embarrassing of it that you just admitted that. I like this is fucking embarrassing. Mine is the one and only Chickenfoot album. Which I don't know if you heard of Chickenfoot.
No, I have not.
It is so Chickenfoot is the band that consisted of, first off, Sammy Hagar on vocals. Do you know Sammy Hagar?
Yeah.
Okay, Sammy Hagar, the fill-in vocalist for Van Halen for a while, and everyone got really mad about because it wasn't David Lee Roth. And I swear to God, if I just said, oh, fuck me, I feel like I just said something really embarrassing. Is David Lee Roth the lead singer of Van Halen?
I think
dude, what the fuck? I'm so, look it up because I'm so hot right now. I don't trust anything after I said that Bob Marley. But Sammy Hagar was the replacement singer, so that was his band. He also had the one cool fucking song, Heavy Metal. And then Chad Smith was the drummer. Chad Smith, the drummer of Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yep. Joe Santorini, which is an awesome guitarist, and I don't even remember who played bass. So after that, I look up the full fucking lineup of Chickenfoot. They had one album, and I bought it, and I'm embarrassed because it's probably not a good album, honestly. I haven't listened to it in years. I was hyped for that album.
They have 2 albums out.
Oh, they do?
They have Chickenfoot and Chickenfoot 3. Where the hell's Chickenfoot 2?
Maybe they did it as a joke. Chad Smith's kind of a jokester, you know?
I think that was funny.
What are the key... I know, it's kind of funny that they just named their second album Chickenfoot 3. Like, it's not really funny, but it's sort of funny. It's just like, like, I wouldn't laugh out loud, but I went, their second album's named Chickenfoot 3. Get it? Because they skipped 2? I don't know. So who was the other member? Who played bass? Because it was all guys from other bands.
Michael Anthony.
Who the fuck's Michael Anthony? I feel like I should know Michael Anthony.
He was the bassist for Van Halen from 74 to 06.
Oh, but who cares about the bass in Van Halen? I mean, honestly, does anyone care about the bass lines in Van Halen? It's all about fucking... It's really just all about Eddie Van Halen.
There's Alex Van Halen, David Lee Roth.
Yeah, but it's all
Wolfgang Van Halen.
But it's all about Eddie. But it's all about Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
Fucking sick ass guitars.
Rest in peace.
Shout out. What's your favorite Van Halen song?
You know, the one song.
You don't know a single Van Halen song, do
I
you?
probably do. I don't know the names of them.
You probably know Jump. On and Jump. You know that song. It's just the big line of the chorus is Jump. A lot of people shit on them as like their worst song, but it was probably I think it's their biggest like.
Says this. It's
song.
It's their only #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100.
Yeah. But it wasn't like it was definitely their most mainstream kind of throw together song. It was definitely it was almost like a pop rock song of like how it's built. It's not the best song. This is basic because I'm shitting all over Jump, but their best song is fucking Running with the Devil, man.
Yeah.
As someone who goes out and does gigs, like when I do stand up, dude, there's 2 songs I love listening to when I'm first leaving town to go drive to do a gig. First one, Running with the Devil by Van Halen. It's such like a fucking motivator for you're like, God damn right, dude, I'm on the road. I'm single. I can't live that simple life, dude. I gotta be out on the road, and I don't have anyone at home waiting for me. So if I die out here, I'm just fucking like I'm rock and roll. Even though I'm just gonna go talk about my dick and pets.
Yeah.
To strangers. It's totally not rock and roll at all, but you get to get that like romanticized illusion of like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking out on the road. And then the other one is On the Road Again by Willie Nelson.
Okay.
And you just change one lyric. It's fucking lame and embarrassing. I'll even change the lyrics to that song where he goes, on the road. He's like, on the road making music with my friends. I always say making laughter with my friends. Make it a little bit more personal to me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
It's lame as heck.
I know it is. It's super fucking cheesy, but I actually will sing that out loud driving to a gig. It's so cringy. I changed the lyrics. It'd be funny
if you bomb after you bombed.
Yeah, if I fucking go in and like,
never mind about that.
With my friend, and then I go in and I'm like, I didn't make any laughter. I've actually been on a good stretch of shows right now. I don't know, man. I wrote that new bit about pets that I even kind of pitched the bit on this gas, and then I actually structured it and finally wrote it, and I tried it out. And the first 2 times I crushed with it, and then I did it the other night, and you saw it, and it did well. It was the worst it did yet, but it still wasn't. It didn't do bad. It did pretty well. Yeah. There was some slack parts, and I've just been adding more onto it because as soon as I realized like the joke is just making comparison of like pets and how people call them family members and how pets aren't your family members. As soon as you just look into everything that we do to pets, it's super. I've been adding sections to that bit. It's like a 4 or 5 minute bit now almost. And I've already thought of another thing to add on. I think that I could stretch this bit to being like a 7-minute bit. I don't think I've ever written a 7-minute bit.
It's like a whole set.
That's a whole fucking open mic set.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work on that feature set, Evan. I'm trying to think of big. 2021 is going to be my year, dude.
Yeah.
See me featured somewhere. Probably a bar where someone who books a shitty comedy show made a poor decision to have me feature again. I'll probably get a couple of those. I get those sometimes.
Yeah.
Someone sees me do really good at an open mic once and they're like, holy shit, you should feature. And then I feature and they're like, all right, maybe you don't have like all the minutes for the feature set. Like it was really strong for a while. And then there's a couple points where it tapered off towards the end. I feel like you were running out of material. I was.
That's funny.
Or at least running out of good material.
Yeah, so we bought those CDs.
What we were talking about?
$31. Yeah, we still have to go through the whole trip. We're at the first stage. We went on another tangent.
Shit. Oh, yeah, we're already a half hour into this podcast.
Yeah.
We haven't even gotten to the Expo of Beer. Shit. All right, yeah. So you bought all that, and then we walked down the road, got we tried to get dinner. We tried to get lunch. Remember we walked in, and I'm like, we walk into the Bavarian Inn in Frankenmuth, which is like this nice place or whatever. And it's like, I walk up to the lady, I'm like, hey, so like, where do we go for, like, is it just seat ourselves or go in there? She's like, oh, so you're going to go down to the left, go down, take a left, and then go down to the lobby and they'll get seating for you there. And I'm like, okay, that seems weird because the seating's all right in front of us. So we walk past the bar area that has like the seating, take a left to this fine dining area.
That's their actual restaurant.
I know. And I was just like, but I was also like, I'm like, well, maybe they still seat us at the bar over there. Maybe that's just more of the bar section. So we got like, all right, give us 2 seats. And then she takes us in there and sits us down. I look at the menu and it was like, oh, fuck, Evan, this isn't good. It was too fancy of a place for us, honestly. Which normally I'm down for.
It was not. It was just expensive food.
No, I tell you, I don't care. It was too fancy of a place for us. Everyone there was very cordial, which honestly I don't normally mind. But I don't know. I don't really want to spend a lot of money on German food. Like, I like German food, but I'm not spending $38 on sauerkraut. You know, like,
well, I think it was mostly just sausage. Chicken and
I'm not spending $38 on fucking sauerkraut and sausage.
Well, it was a chicken dinner mostly.
I don't know. There's like fucking.
That's what they're known for. Is their chicken.
I'm not giving these filthy fucking racist Germans $40 for fucking schnitzel.
That's what the funniest thing. I was going to spend like $26 on chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders. You almost did that. That's actually was my main driving point for us to leave. Is I refused to let that happen. I was like mad. I'm like, you're not spending. Like, I don't even know why. I became the responsible person for once in our relationship. I'm like, you're not spending $27 on chicken tenders. Chicken tenders and French fries was $26 or $27.
I would have ate it still.
And it wasn't any sides. It was just chicken tenders and French fries. I know you would, but that's insane. I was not doing that. So instead, we went back. I'm like, just told. Well, I'm like, let's just walk away. You're like, can we do that? I'm like, yeah, we just stand up and leave. What they can do? Hold us down like 2 German broads and whatever fucking what is that called? Lederhodens. You know, fucking come over and force me back. And fucking Hansel and Gretel are gonna come and shove me back into the seats.
Well, it just felt rude, but you know, we did it anyway. We left.
Yeah, I left, and then you had to follow because you're my.
I should have just sat there and had my meal alone.
I am the pack leader. I am the pack leader. So we went to the bar side and got chicken and drank fucking bunch of craft beers, which was sick.
I had broccoli. I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
Just for the pod.
Oh, dude, I took a picture. I forgot. That blew my fucking mind. That was the second time I've ever seen you eat vegetables in my entire life.
I ate most of it.
One was at a wedding. You ate a salad.
Yep.
And then you ate broccoli. But yeah, of course you didn't finish the broccoli.
Oh, I finished it.
You did.
It took me forever to finish it, but I finished.
Yeah, you fucking ate the chicken and stuff. Oh, yeah, and I fucking dumped hot sauce all over my shirt.
Yeah, you had spent like 15 minutes trying to clean it out.
Yeah, well, of course I did. I'm not going to just walk around with hot sauce on my shirt all day. I'm not you, Evan. I'm not that big of a piece of shit. I'm not like, whatever, this food stains all over my shirt. Fuck it. Yeah. So then as immediately as that we finished meal, I'm like, all right, I'm going to eat. And that's how much of a pussy I am. There were 10 milligram fucking edibles. I'm like, I'm going to take half of one because I can't handle weed anymore.
Yeah, and you went ballistic.
And I was the only person who did drugs. Remember part of the story. I was the only person who did them. There was totally not another person who did double the amount of drugs with me at that table. There was not. That didn't happen. That's not what happened.
I agree.
At all. Yeah, I'm just want to clarify. There's definitely not another person at that table who did double the amount of drugs as me.
What do you say? You had to say that.
I just want to clarify. I feel like people are going to start rumors. They're going to start saying there was a person there that did double the amount of drugs with me. There was definitely not someone there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right. And they're fast activating, which the bag said they'll work in 20, 30 minutes. And we took them right after a meal, which was the edibles usually if you take them after a meal. It takes even longer to activate. The shops that are downstairs, we paid our bill. I walked downstairs, took the edible in the bathroom, walked out of the bathroom.
No, you did those in public.
Oh, yeah. I just went to the bathroom and just did it right in the hall. It's fucking whatever. Who cares? First off, they're candy. Second off, it's not fucking like illegal in Michigan.
No.
So, like, the candy, like, I understand if I just lit up a joint in, like, front of a family and was, like, blowing it in the kid's face.
You just,
that would probably
just ate an edible in front of a family.
Yeah, I ate an edible in front of a family. You know. And then, I mean, dude, I literally remember we walked into the next shop and I was already high. I don't even know how that's possible.
Well, you had a couple beers. You had, like, a 10 ABV type beer.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, but still, I just ate. I mean, I swear to God, Dude, it was like 1 minute. It was 1 minute. And I was already high. I was like, I didn't know weed could do that now. Like, I didn't know they made that. Like, edibles usually always took like a half hour to an hour to kick in. And I was just immediately high. It was insane. I don't even think people believe that that's a true story, but I'm telling you, even as a witness, wasn't I high immediately?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm not disputing that at all.
And then I went back and found my shroom bird. I had to show you the shroom bird because it was in the Bavarian Inn that I had my shroom bird that I giggled at. And I bought my shroom bird.
I also bought a bird. I
made you buy a bird. That is true. We literally were just a gay couple. Like, that was all us. We were like, this is what couples go and do. They go to Frankenmuth and have a dinner and have an outing and stay in a hotel and shop at fucking bullshit white shops. We literally did it. We bought ceramic things. Like, I bought a ceramic bird.
For like $10.
It was 10. I mean, I think that's a good deal for a ceramic bird.
My bird was $8.
Why was that? I don't wanted it because yours was fat. Yeah, I wanted your fat bird. Now I own my shroom bird that I connected with, and I put him up on a mantle in my house.
It was funnier. It was just funny watching like two people bag it up. Like,
yeah,
I was like, I could just carry this around.
For me, I was wearing a Metallica t-shirt and ripped up jeans. I'm like, I would like this ceramic bird, please. They'd probably scratch their head like, huh.
It was embarrassing that after you checked out, I'm like, same.
Yeah. They're like, huh. I thought you might have been more like buying one of those ceramic busty as hell pixies with wolves we had, which I laughed at for far too long.
Yeah, you did. There was a point. There was a point where you were shopping around in the just like the woman section. There's like 4 older women shopping. You're just like, look at this fairy, man.
Isn't it busty as hell? Like, it was just funny that they made these like weird ceramic fairies that each had like an animal with them. Like, they were different fairies with different hair colors, but then they made them like with an animal, and then they were like wearing skimpy outfits, and they were all busty as hell. It was just like, why? Who is this for? What loser buys this? Like, I was making fun of it. Like, yeah. I'm gonna go back and buy it just for how fucking lame it is. What is just a fake? Doesn't that sound like a fake thing of like you want something and you just not? I mean, I think so. I might go buy it and buy it because it's so fucking dumb. Like, I don't know. Like, but also seemed out of place in that store. And we walked around. We saw like Greta Van Fleet thing. I don't know what the fuck shit did I talk about Greta Van Fleet again about it because they're from Frankenmuth.
On the bottom.
No, like at the store because they had that section. They had a Greta Van Fleet.
Yeah, they're from Frankenmuth.
Yeah, but what did I say about it while we were at the store? Because I was talking shit about a lot. I was talking shit about the Blue Lives Matter shirts that were in the shop, and I was like, I bet you they don't have a Black Lives Matter shirt in here.
And they didn't. They did not.
They absolutely did not have that. And then I think you were trying to tell me to quiet down at one point because I was being so loud about it. I'm like, whatever, they fuck off. What are they going to get mad at me for speaking? I thought they loved the First Amendment. Like, I'm not breaking a law.
About Greta Van Fleet. I don't remember if you made any insults or.
Well, I was more making fun of how much Frankenmuth already jumped on Greta Van Fleet, and they're like, now I have like a whole section in a store for them. Like, they're already trying to add it to their tourist town bullshit because they're such just a fake tourist town. You know, I was making fun of the buildings about how they look like they're German structures. Then you go up to them, it's just like concrete. It's just shitty concrete. Like, they just add some fake fucking shutters that are screwed in, so they don't even they're not even real shutters. They're just fake shutters.
Someone's going to screenshot this part, like clip this, and then they're going to send it to the Frankenmuth, like,
fuck
DDA. They're going to be like, we've been banned from the town.
I honestly hate Frankenmuth, but I think it's fun to go there and make fun of it. I do like the World Expo of Beer. I will say I love the World Expo of Beer, but I hate Frankenmuth. But it is kind of fun to go to Frankenmuth and shit all over Frankenmuth. Isn't that fun? It was fun, wasn't it? We did that.
Apparently, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, shit, we're running out of time. We only got 16 minutes left
of
the pod.
We have not even been to the World Expo of Beer, which there isn't much to talk about.
Maybe we should honestly have a long. Maybe we should. I don't know. This podcast is long enough.
It's Tuesday night,
and I'm sweating like a fucking pig on a fire right now, dude.
then the next thing, we went to that toy shop, and I just remember you calling our buddy Eddie, just swearing up a storm in the toy shop. I literally saw a child, and his father. A father was by his child. I just saw you like, are you gonna fucking come out? And then you're like, look at this dinosaur's mouth open and closed. I'll send it to you, Eddie.
I'm like, dude, they have a dinosaur toy here who they're in their mouths open and closed. And he's like, word? I'm like, I'm gonna send you a picture of it. He's like, you better. Yeah. And I'm like, do you want a picture of it with its mouth open or its mouth closed? He's like, both, clearly. Which is such a funny response.
And the last shop we went to was the alcohol shop,
where we literally just bought shots of Fireball that I drank in the fucking bathroom of the Bavarian Inn.
And I did not.
Such a garbage.
I did not know what the protocol was.
I think I remember I was so fucked. I was so just didn't care while I was walking around that store. Like I literally think I was just publicly talking about how I'm going to do this shots in the bathroom.
What you said to me is, Evan, isn't it weird that we have to go to the bathroom at the same exact time? I was like, what does this mean? I don't know what this means at all.
I thought you knew that we were supposed to do the shots in the bathroom.
No.
Because I thought I was in line going, I'm totally not going to just go in the bathroom and do this.
Yeah. I think I went in there with you and just squatted because I saw you were quick and I was like, all right.
That's the lamest shit ever that you've ever done.
Go to the bathroom, squat in the stall, and just leave.
Yeah. And then we walked out of the Bavarian Inn. We gotta fucking hurry. We've been taking so long. We still have more before we even get to the World Expo of Beer. Jesus Christ!
It's really just one thing. It's just the toy shop, the actual toy shop.
Yeah. And then we went
to
a stop. Yeah, dude, I was so excited to be at that toy shop. Mostly because why the fuck there was so much Playmobil and not in very little letters. But I guess that's a tale. That's a tale for another time. That's a tale for another time.
I was laughing. We walked to the toy shop, and I think you and I had the same thought. We walked to the front. We just saw books and bubbles. We're like, where are the toys?
Yeah, I know. I was like, what kind of fucking toy shop is this? I'd be pissed to come here as a kid.
This is a children's library?
There's so many puzzles. And then there was kites, and I'm like, ugh. Who likes a fucking kite? Shout out to fucking first episode ever. I shit all over kites in that one. I'm good at callback. I'm remembering episodes, dude. I can't remember the music I like, but I can remember fucking episodes.
So the game we bought was called Who's Your Monkey?
I said we had to get it. You were very apprehensive, and then we got it.
That wasn't even the funniest part in the store. We went by those green army men.
Yeah.
I'll let you take this one if you want to.
No, it's better if you tell it because I don't actually remember everything.
Oh, well, we were walking back. We're about to check out, and I saw the Green Army men. I'm like, oh, wow, check out these Green Army men. I haven't seen one in a while. I haven't seen a pack. And you're like, it was like green and gray ones. And you're like, the gray ones are German. They're from Germany. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. And then you walked, you're like, actually, I just made that up. I don't know if that. I think I just made that up. So we bought that game.
Yep. We should have bought Army Men instead, so we could play. Well, we bought that game so we could play it in the hotel room after the World Expo,
which we did. To be honest,
which is just a memory matching game with monkeys. That's all it is. Monkeys in apparel.
Yeah.
But it's meant for 3-year-olds. But god damn it, it's so fun to play drunk.
It actually was. We played like 5 rounds.
No, we played 7, sir. We'll get to that after the World
Expo
Expo of Beer.
So we went back to the hotel. We checked in. We laid on the bed and looked at the ceiling for like 15 minutes because we were just so tired.
Yeah, we were just so fucking tired, dude. Like, I was so tired. I was like, dude, I was tired out of my mind. Tired. Like, I was so tired. My eyes were bloodshot red. I was so tired. Never been so fucking tired before, except for that one time I went to a concert. But also that one time I just took a gravity bong of tired. That was also when I was so tired. I remember that. I was super tired that time.
And so we walked the World Expo of Beer, but we went the wrong way, which is my fault. So we went had like an extra 20 minutes to our trip.
So I was already furious.
Yeah.
We are like a shitty couple, aren't we? We are like a shitty gay. We're like literally the shitty gay couple, except we don't have cool sex. Honestly, I wish we were attracted to each other. It would be less sad if we were physically into each other. Stories like this would be less sad if we were a gay couple. You realize that? Like, if we were a gay couple, people would be like, that's adorable. You guys sound great. But the fact that we're just a platonic friendship, it's sad and weird, I think, that we do this stuff. I mean, I love it, dude. I can't wait for the next Bromantic Getaway, but you have to admit.
Yeah, definitely.
It would be more acceptable if we were gay. Which is, I don't think that's ever been a thing ever till us.
Well, we'll let the commenters decide.
Yes. But finally got to the World Expo of Beer. And really nothing interesting happened at the World Expo of Beer. We just drank a lot of beer. And we're so tired. And we're so tired, the quotation marks. We were so fucking tired. And
I don't remember.
So much
I remember
beer.
we were sitting down like toward the end. We were just singing songs on the intercom.
Oh, we found the one fucking building that was playing 90s music, and me and you just sat there and just were trying to see how many songs we knew all the lyrics to.
Yeah.
In a row. But besides that, most of it was just literally drinking, like just pounding beers for like 5 hours, sitting in the sweltering sun and chain smoking cigarettes at a fucking bench while I made observations about the people around us.
I remember there's like a Greta Van Fleet tree. Like, they planted a tree, and you're like, they probably could afford a bench. So
it was a shitty tree.
Yeah, I mean,
it was the least they could do. They have multiple hits on the radio. They couldn't afford a bench.
But it was weird. It felt like, because we go there every year.
It was the worst year. It was the worst year.
It just felt like I was just there. I'm like, this does not feel like the event. Like,
it felt weird. It felt like someone just set up some tents and tricked us into going.
Yes, that's exactly what it felt.
There was not as many breweries as before, because I ended up having ciders, which I normally never have ciders, but that's just how little breweries there were there as compared to normal years. And there was far less people, which I understand, COVID, but it was also outside. And then they didn't even have a fucking band.
Yeah, just played music.
And also, like, the music choices in some of the places were bad, and the music wasn't as loud as it normally was.
What's the one song? I don't know if you probably won't remember. I don't remember it. Just the one song. You're like, what is this? The chicken dance and European EDM or something?
Yeah, it was like some fucking German EDM song. I'm like, but I swear to God, this is also the tune of the chicken dance. It was like an EDM of. But it was like more EDM-y, and I was like, with German lyrics, so they might have even been the chicken dance in German, which is a sick song. If they made an EDM chicken dance in German, I'm gonna listen to that song again. I'm gonna find it. It can't be hard to find. Just Google search that.
The exact title: chicken dance parentheses EDM version.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that'll be hard.
So after that, we left.
Also, the other thing is there's no one getting irresponsibly drunk like normal. It was very conservative. It was a lot of couples.
Yeah, it felt more like a date night.
Yeah, which normally was always like a party.
So we treated it like.
I remember there'd be like groups of friends there, like all kind of like having a good time, and like more people our age.
Yeah.
And we were younger then, and now it was just like. There was like a few specklings, but they were all couples, and no one was really in a talkative mood, because I remember we'd always like meet weird people at the World Expo of Beer and end up talking to them for a while. We didn't talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Like I talked to like two people in passing. That was it. It was mostly just me and you sitting at tables, pounding beers, listening to whatever music they chose for us, and just kind of making fun of shit around us. I mean, I had fun, but it was definitely my least fun World Expo of Beer. You agreed?
Yeah.
They need to redo it at the end of the summer. I want another one.
Are we going to fund it?
Or we just need to go to another beer expo. I fucking love that, because we went to the one in Saginaw once, and that was great.
Yeah, just getting drunk in public.
Nah, but I also like trying the other beers. I actually do like trying beers, but the funny part is I'll find beers I like, but then I get too drunk I don't remember them the next day.
I will say this: we tried a beer on Saturday called Dead Man's Hand, which I think is the greatest name for a beer ever.
Yeah, it's sick. Which I was talking about. Fuck, I might get this wrong. Well, Dead Man's Hand is an ace and eight. I think of both of spades. I know it's the ace of spades because the Motorhead song "Dead Man's Hand" again. Ace of spades, and an ace and eight. And I'm forgetting everything. But look it up right now. Look at who was the Dead Man's Hand. It was some famous Western legend guy died, got shot during a game of poker, and that was his hand. So that's why it's called the Dead Man's Hand. I want to say Wild Bill Hickok, but that's not right. It's totally more of an outlaw-y guy.
You are spot on. It was Bill Hickok.
Oh, it was? Holy shit. Isn't that a weird thing to know?
Yes.
Isn't that a weird fucking thing to know? The Dead Man's Hand. I don't even like poker, and I know that. And is it ace and eights of spades? I know it's an ace of spades and an eight of something, but I think it can just ace and eight in general is called the Dead Man's Hand.
Yeah, it's a two-pair poker hand of black aces and black eights.
Two-pair of poker hand of black eight.
Spades and
so it's the whole play. So it's a pair of aces and it's two pairs. It's like in poker terms, it's when you have two pairs and the two pairs are double aces of spades and double
black aces and black eights.
Spades or clubs or just black in general?
Black, both black. So I'm guessing it's spades and clovers.
Well, yeah, of course it's both black. That's the dumbest thing. You can't have two ace of spades.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Dead
Man's Hand. That's a fun fact. You guys learned something from this one. You'll never be able to use that ever, except maybe one time at bar trivia.
If it ever comes
or if you
up.
play poker a lot and someone has the hand, you go, "Oh, Dead Man's Hand." That's the hand Wild Bill Hickok had when he got killed playing poker.
Then we went to another bar after, restaurant actually. We just ate a bunch of food.
Yep. We went to Tiffany's. I had what did I have? A calamari and a club. Sandwich club, which is such a weird combination. And I'm pretty sure you had pasta with bread. I think you ordered breadsticks as an appetizer and got pasta.
Tortellini was delicious.
Yes. My club was fine. It was good. The calamari was not very good. I mean, it was good, but I've definitely had way better calamari.
And then we ordered a pizza to take with us to the hotel room.
Which the pizza was better than the food I had.
Oh, no doubt.
Do you agree too? Well, I like how they layer. I like it when people put the toppings underneath cheese. Yeah. Call me crazy. I actually am a fan of that.
That's awesome. It's delicious.
Isn't it badass? I don't know why I like that a lot, but it's really good. I know it doesn't change anything, but it totally changes something, right? It somehow changes it. Oh fuck! We got. That's it. And then we went back to the hotel. We played. We can wrap this up. We played. We drank beer. We had beer at the hotel. We drank beer. Played. Who's My Monkey? Evan took a 3-1 lead. I said, if you win the next game, we're done. Otherwise, I come back. She said, first 4. I said, yes. And then I won 3 games in a row, won it. And then I fell asleep watching a Shawn Michaels documentary.
The funniest part, you're like, this is a good documentary. I look 5 seconds later, you just passed out.
Yeah. Well, I was hammered and high. Because I think I took more edibles when we got back to the hotel. I think I took more edibles and you got more tired, quotation marks, too, when we got to the hotel. I think you got doubled as much tired as me again. And then we woke up the next day, you dropped me off at work. So bing, bang, boom, that's the World Expo of Beer, Bromantic Getaway. All right, into plugs. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you crush the like button and smash the subscribe button. Make sure you leave a comment. I don't know. Talk about how we fucking suck or what's your favorite beer or I don't know if you like Chicken Foot or not. Go listen to a Chicken Foot song, see if you like it, or your favorite Rush song. Evan's been getting into Rush. Evan, also me having that buy that album. I've always liked Rush, but I've just reawakened my love for Rush. So I've been in a big Rush kick. So go listen to more Rush. Everybody listen to more Rush. Neil Peart, one of the greatest drummers of all time, if not the greatest. Kicks all the ass. I don't know. Why am I plugging Rush? We're supposed to be plugging us. You listen to this on Spotify. Make sure you hit the follow button. Download all the episodes. Do it 3 times over. Fucking fake views. If you're listening to this on Stitcher, make sure you hit the follow button. Download all the episodes. Do it 3 times over. Fake views. Yes. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave us a 5-star rating and a little bit of a review. I don't give a shit what you write. You can write 50 Evans. You could say, it breaks my heart to know you guys aren't gay for each other. It breaks my heart too. Honestly, I'd marry Evan in a heartbeat, and I would fuck Evan every day if I was gay. Well, also, I don't know. I don't think if I was gay, I'd be attracted to you. Sorry. Like, if I was into dudes, I don't think you'd be my kind of dude.
Get back the plug.
I think I would be, I'm just saying, I like being dominant. I would probably want a dude smaller than me. But, all right, back into plugs. Where was I?
you just promote Apple and
okay.
Spotify and Stitcher.
Follow us on Twitter at Inept Pit. Like our page on Facebook at Inept Pit. If you have any questions, concerns, or want to book us for a live podcast or a stand-up, make sure you email us at ineptpit@gmail. It's just the podcast name at Gmail. Pretty fucking simple. Pay us money to do stuff. Wouldn't that be cool? Go ahead and follow Evan at Salsa Evan on Twitter if you want to hear him tweet about SNL, sports,
actually, I won't. The
crappy jokes. Sports and crappy jokes. That's what you follow him for. Besides that, is anything else? I don't have any of my dates. I'm done for shows for the month of May, and I don't have anything booked for June yet. I'll probably talk about those next podcast. Go buy songs of Great White Rhino off Bandcamp. Why not? Go do that and like their page. I'll plug that. And that's it. All right, that's it. That's the podcast. Thanks for listening, motherfuckers. That was it. We did it. Cool. See you next time, I guess. Maybe not.